to give him ask you to do the image of Clan Malkavian dancing in flames.
Who? The sheriff?
This person over here, which you may also know as David.
Daniel.
Daniel, yes, Daniel.
Wow, what a pedestal. Gunter just asked, could it be made of water? To get in the same mood as the fountain on the middle of the place.
Well, I'm not actually. I should move your car. No, I prefer flames.
But Daniel, do you want to cause everyone to go running? That seems so uncivilized.
No, just comply and see.
No, Steel! You're a bad. Stop. Fire in the middle of Elysium after he just escaped getting fucked?
Yeah, it's a very stupid thing.
Wow, Steel. Wow.
No, I don't even think I need to play damage control. I think I already played damage control.
Really, Daniel, if you really want to see fire tricks, you should arrange a private exhibition for yourself. This isn't the place.
I don't think I started talking to you or asked for your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to take advantage of this and start talking to people because it doesn't seem like I actually really need to do too much on, damage control. Yay.
Mm.
Big secret powers, unleash!
Yeah. I think this is the first time you'd be able to use it on the Nosferatu Primogen and the Gangrel Primogen.
Sweet. Gladly. It's a good situation to do it, too.
Meanwhile, after that last thing Daniel said, I'm just looking at him.
He ignores you, and since Günther isn't here, and since he kind of doesn't have any status,
Yeah, but I do, and I'm telling both Gunther and Daniel that fire in the middle of Elysium is bad, so...
fair enough. He'll go off. Somewhat upset.
Did he realize that I suggested he go die in a fire on his own?
He
I
did.
think you were pretty obvious about it.
Fuck Daniel. Just fuck that asshole. I mean, really, just... He's trying to get Gunther killed. That was so obvious.
So, first one was Nazi. Second one was Gangrel.
Get them. I'll give you natures and stuff.
What was the hound's name?
The hound is Bernard Fletcher of Clan Toreador.
Oh, yeah, that's going well. Those people are just gonna love us, especially me. Bacon so fucking owes me. And you, of course.
Yep, he owes you.
I feel like I really stuck out my neck for him there. For some
You
strange
did.
reason. It's like, yeah. But then again, everyone saw that, so that character is not going anywhere unless he dies. So those backgrounds are secure.
Very true.
Holy crap, the Toreador have like 8 named characters. While Xandor is doing that, I'm actually gonna try and beam a suggestion into his mind. Since he is talking to Nosferatu Primogen.
Yep, sure.
You may
Whatever.
attempt to do that. Roll at difficulty 6.
Okay, should be enough. I'm just gonna say, remember that border dispute we had with some random Nosferatu? We still need to have a meeting with him about that. See if you can arrange something with the Nosferatu Primogen.
What are you beaming this? Oh, into him?
Into Xandor.
Oh. Yeah, it's not into. I was thinking you're rolling it for that's not the image. I was like, what?
Nope, not the Nazi Primogen. Nope.
Yeah.
I'll see about broaching the subject, is what I say in my mind, even though he's probably not reading my mind.
I mean, you could just beam thoughts back to me. You have Auspex 4 nowadays.
Son of a bitch, you're right.
It's like,
We actually can do two-way communication.
just thinking to yourself, no, fuck that. I'm not using my powers. That bitch can just expend his willpower.
It's perception empathy still, right?
No, it's intelligence subterfuge. For
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you suck at
Alright,
those.
let's see. Oh no, I got good subterfuge. My intelligence is 2 though. It's alright.
Yeah.
But
like
you have weak as hell willpower, don't you? Isn't that what it's based on?
yeah. Last 2 sessions I've drained a lot. I'm at 3.
Okay. So 5 dice. It should work well enough. I'll see if I can do it.
Well, I at least feel like Survivor should get me a willpower just for that trial alone. That was some serious tenacity. Carefully picking each and every word.
You don't do that all the time? Shit, that must be different.
You are a special snowflake and we all love you, dear.
I'll do it on 4 just in case. And 5 successes, okay. My mind echoes like the sound of God. Alright, sure. I'll see what I can do.
Bitch! Rude! Turn down the volume! I mean, what is your current willpower at? I don't think you had a huge amount.
I'm at 5. I'm at my max.
So yeah, my voice isn't a lot quieter if I choose to make it loud.
Yep, that's true. Look, he's getting used to it. He hasn't used it before at this point. Alright. So I'm going to see, about mainly just kind of broaching the subject, see if we could talk about it further at some point, just during the conversation.
Yeah, just ask him if the neonates pass the message upwards like we requested. Have fun.
Yep. Alright. In the meantime, try and make friends with people. I love doing that.
I played a little with Daniel. He still smells of salt.
Alright. So,
Oh,
just continuing on, I suppose.
do I need to
Want me to make any
roll?
roll or anything?
Do I need to roll perception occult
You
roll
could roll
for the
people
salty
of
reference?
The event in Elysium and the Prince's Child.
No, he could be somewhat important, I suppose. I was actually talking about making friends during the conversation and shit.
No, but I meant you could still roll for that guy.
Yeah, I'll roll for that guy too. I'm guessing you mean my special power and not the friends stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Apparently I just want to know everything about everybody. What was his name? I have his names and shit.
Frederick Schwartz.
I'm just gonna wander over to the Hound stable,
Okay.
actually. While Epic is
To whose
talking to
stable?
them. The Hounds here.
Oh.
See if I can smooth over any lingering hard feelings.
The Toreador Harpy is also there.
It's fine.
Seems to be avidly conversing with the Bernard, Mr. Bernard, who seems to have become somewhat popular all of a sudden.
I wait until they address my presence.
You know, chair is empty, right?
I know, but I want to be polite and ask if I can join them.
I mean, you can ask. Well, whatever. Well, if that's the case, you can roll charisma etiquette at 7 since you don't have charisma.
I have both charisma and etiquette. I have etiquette. Yes,
Oh, you do?
I have picked
Oh.
up 2 points with XP throughout all of this, I think. I've been using it. Actually, I started with a dot and I upped it. Because I figured this might be...
Correct. I thought you had drive. No, but that's but yeah.
No, I most
You
definitely
roll
don't
charisma.
have drive, I just enjoy driving. Okay, there we go. And what's on charisma? Smooth talker.
That would apply.
Okay.
Yes, they seem. The harpy. Well, Bernard may not exactly have been willing. The harpy definitely asks you to please sit down.
Thank you. Thank you. Unpleasant business, that.
Which one of you wants to go first, Epic, Chris?
I'm good either way. Preferably if it's actual talking. Because I think the info dumps you can handle
Kind of
at the end.
people.
Yeah. As far as I know. I mean, the thing we're talking about is obviously the thing that just happened, and anything else that happens to go into the conversation.
Well,
So,
I meant for Epic.
for me,
He'd be talking. Chris, not
Uh,
so much. Just
I'm just seeing about making friends and shit then.
You're not going to broach
Mentioning
the
the-
subject of the territorial dispute?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just, mentioning. I just mentioned at some point during to the Nosferatu.
Mhm.
Yeah, did the message ever get to you, by the way? Yes or no? And if it was a yes, then that's it on the subject, and he might mention, time or place, but
Yeah.
or send us
Yes,
something else.
the
Either way.
message did get to me.
All right, that's good.
I was going to look forward. See, I'm looking forward to talking to you in private.
We'll see it. Yep. Is there a time or place you particularly would want to
3
go?
days. In 3 days' time, I have a private establishment. He gives you a location within Nosferatu territory.
Cool. All right.
He lures us there.
remember?
It's a fighting pit. He forces the two of us to fight to the death.
Actually, he specifically invited me. Interestingly enough.
Yes, I noticed that part too, but rude.
But more importantly, at least to me, I just want to see about making, more friends or better friends with the Primogen and the Keeper here. Join my side, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else important happening during the, general meetings and everything around here?
You could try talking to the elder. You guys, at least Ishmael, I think, remembers meeting. Met the elder over here.
Oh
Talking about
yes.
the Bruja Elder, or
Oh no, that's
That's
the
not
one
a
we
Bruja.
met on patrol. The one random
no, I don't-
dude that I remember him. It was the
Okay, I
first
don't
time we
remember him in that
patrolled.
case.
So yeah. Yeah,
Makes sense. I don't really patrol.
yeah, I guess I would go over there after I'm done talking with them. With the harpy and the like.
Mm-hmm. Do you wish to roll for talking to Harpy?
I mean, I can, but I figured she would question me,
Yes,
in
this
character,
correct.
because it sounded like she was gonna
Yeah.
go into the, some serious grilling.
Yes, so the prince doesn't often use dominate on any vampires. He must have thought that this was a serious matter indeed to even accept what you asked for.
Well, I can't speak to the prince's habits, but it was the fastest way to clear up any, misunderstandings. And, well, given that I was willing,
True.
she suspects.
The prince did a bit shaken after that.
Well,
Anything you'd like to share?
I give her a smile to, indicate essentially that I'm not being serious when I say this. Well, I can't speak to that. As far as I can tell, everything's in perfect order inside my brain.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure. Now, do remember our meeting.
I do,
It
certainly.
is later. It is tomorrow night.
Of course, I look forward to it.
Wouldn't want you to come late now, would we?
I wasn't planning to. And I think that sounds like a dismissal, so I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna say, my lady, gentlemen, Bernard, I do hope you enjoy the rifle.
I'm sure I will.
Good evening to you all. And I'm actually gonna head over to the Lone Elder.
Mm-hmm. He seems to be sipping some blood from a large glass.
Not one of those disposable cola cups?
Lol. No, it's a wine glass.
Uh, Good evening, sir. Do you mind if I sit?
Not at all. Not at all.
I slide in. I don't think I've seen him at Elysium before, have I?
No, he has never been at Elysium before.
I assume he's just gonna be silent unless I make conversation.
No, he's actually not going to. I expected you to come here. In fact, I didn't want this to happen. I have some questions of you.
Blink like twice. Of
And the
course.
nature of your sire's current whereabouts.
Alarm bells going off. Ew, ew, ew.
So, eject.
DEFCON 1, launch the missiles, nuke the Ruskies. I'm not sure I can help you. I haven't seen my sire for more than a decade now. I think it might be approaching 2 even.
Do sit down.
Of course, I'm sitting as I'm talking.
No, just whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, I was wondering, where was the last time you saw him?
Well, I'll give him like the approximate year and month. I don't think I will remember the exact date.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
He is asking for the location, not the time.
Yeah, I'll name him a city. I assume he would have let me go when he thought he had finally gotten a lead on whatever was chasing him, so he let me go.
Then he mentioned his name is Alfred. What are the five cities before that?
Oh my, it's been such a long time.
Yes, please inform me. I'm sure your memory is just okay.
I'm sorry, but why is this so important? Has something happened?
That is not for you to know.
Well, I owe a bond of loyalty to my sire.
There are things that you know that you're not that most are not meant to. There are things that I know most are not meant to. There are things your sire knows that most are not meant to. However, I don't want the whereabouts of your sire. I want the incidents that were connected to him.
Well, I'm sorry to refuse even temporarily, but again, I would not want to create a situation where I'm to blame to bringing harm to my sire.
I'm quite certain you'd actually be helping him by telling me these things. In a more hushed tone, I'm looking for the things that seek him, not him.
Do I need to roll willpower now? Because he's involved with shady shit that I'm very, very afraid of.
You may. Please, the phobia is difficulty, I'd say difficulty 4.
Okay. A swallow. That is, if I may, not a very good idea.
I can handle the things, but they are hard to track. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't mind if they found you instead if your sire were to disappear.
Just eyebrow twitches. Like, please no.
So I believe it is in your best interest to tell me these things.
Going through the mind. It's been more than 10 years. He's safe. He's as safe as he can be. What does it matter at this point?
Well, it's just some cities. It'll be fine.
Can I roll like perception empathy to see if this guy is on the up and up?
I mean, he's not on. He's on a alternate path of enlightenment. So, if that's what you mean by up and up,
No, I mean if
No.
he's being honest about not intending harm. Well, to me or my sire, that is. That's what I mean. If he's actually being honest about what he claims his motivations are.
you may.
Would I have had the chance to activate Auspex halfway through this conversation?
Do you want to activate aspects halfway through this conversation?
Yeah, I think he would, as stupid as that might end up being, because shit, this dude has been tracking the sire. And I mean, the dude was paranoid, but he talked about people chasing him, and that's not a good sign when people start asking about him, you know? So, yeah, Auspex would be on.
Please do roll.
So, perception empathy at a debuff of 2.
Roll whatever his ratings are.
See if he detects me scanning him.
He isn't completely honest. It may be that he's intending to find your sire because it may be the easiest way to get to the creatures.
So it could very easily harm your sire to hell and back.
But he's not he's not actively intending to harm your sire.
Would my sire have had Auspex 6? Namely,
Yes.
telepathic communication?
He would have.
I stand up. Well, I believe I might be able to call out to my sire in a way he can hear and get in contact with him. And if that's the case, I'll let him know you wish a conversation. Will that suit?
Please do.
I'm so taking awareness 6 for Malk time. I need to
You
make
would
a
have the
long
generation
distance.
like that.
Like, why would I need to be a high generation? I'm a Malk.
You said
No,
6.
No, not... Well, I'm thinking of the experience cost for level 4, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Brain fart.
Uh,
Daddy needs to
But
make a long
still.
distance call.
so you're going to attempt to roll your thing?
Well, I need level 4 before I can call to people through the network. Right now I can only sense.
You attempt to roll your dementation rating for it instead.
Okay. Well, I'll lean forward on the table and pause for a second and try that, I suppose. What difficulty?
7.
I'll actually spend a willpower on this because this sounds like a trap. Just so I don't botch like I would have.
You can take weak connection to your sire.
If we could talk. Just on repeat. If we could please talk.
Ishmael, that you?
Yes, yes! Holy crap, it worked!
You are proficient in the powers granted by the clan.
Mildly, mildly. Thanks to your teachings.
Yes. You wouldn't call. You wouldn't call without me asking, without a good reason.
I try to project the image of the person in front of me.
Oh.
I take it I shouldn't tell him anything
I'd
then?
tell you to run, but then he'd kill you.
Good to know. Thanks for the warning.
After torturing you for all the information you could ever give him.
Well, we're in Elysium right now, so that's actually not likely. But hey.
I mean, he just sees a table and a statue vaguely behind him blurry, right? He just sees the dude.
I mean, it wouldn't be enough for him to know if it was Elysium or not, especially since
Yeah.
he hasn't been in Boston.
Of course. Like I'm saying, this could just be some fancy club.
No. I was going into like, oh no, you can't chase me down. Don't worry.
No.
We're in Elysium.
No,
You couldn't
Epic.
immediately kill me.
He came into... Shit, he was after me all along. Fuck!
Good job. You put it together.
Of course I put it together. The moment he started talking about my sire, I knew. This motherfucker! So, what do? Recommendations?
What does he? He just wants where I've been, right? Right?
Wait, how do you know that?
I have never met him before. No, I've never met him before.
You know, when you repeat something like that, I know you're lying. We were together for a while.
I'm
Fine.
not lying.
Fine,
No, I
don't
never
tell
lied.
me. Don't tell me it's fine. I don't need to know, and I'm probably safer if I don't know. What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I mean, you didn't tell him that the cities I've been located in, right? Please, no.
I mean, not yet, but if he's gonna kill me, I'm starting to consider it. I get
You're good
mouth.
lying. You're good. You're very good lying. Lie to him, would you?
I feel like that's a bad idea.
I mean,
Hey, I'm back.
I'm busy not dying. Remember that random elder we
Welcome
ran
back.
into on our first patrol? He was after me the whole time.
Oh,
Okay, so you want me to tell him nothing?
yes.
Would he have had any combo disciplines I know about? Can I squeeze him for a favor?
I didn't make his sheet for him yet.
So that's a yes.
Possibly.
You know, it's a real shame you never taught me those more advanced secrets you said you had.
I don't like this where this is going.
Neither do I. There's an elder on my ass that might kill me or torture me for information. It's a horrible position to be in.
I mean, I really don't. Really... Wait, where are you right now?
Boston.
Oh, divine, have mercy.
Of course, of course. You could have warned me before I settled here for like a decade, right?
You didn't exactly tell me where you were going.
You could have given me a list. And you could have warned me about Plum Island, by the way.
The reason I don't give you a list is because people like Alfredo are there, which I've never met before.
Yeah, you could have also warned me about Plum Island, by the way. That place is fucked.
Did you just mention Plum Island?
So you knew about that too, eh? Adorable. Just adorable.
Bye. The connection is shut off.
I pretend to still be in the connection. I'm gonna attempt a mind read on the fucker in front of me. To see how much he knows.
You're going to use telepathy, that is?
Yes. Spending a willpower to read his vamp mind. Motherfucker.
Considering everything, I think you can spend I'll allow you to spend a point of willpower on succeeding on it.
I might need that last point of willpower for something, so no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, please roll.
So... Unless he's at 10, 3 successes. At least.
That's a botch. Well, actually, no, that's not a botch because yeah, no, that's not a botch because of how we will. No.
So I sense nothing.
No.
Bounces off.
No, it does not bounce off actually because the difficulties don't go to 9 plus 1, not 10.
So I succeed with 2 successes.
Yes.
Okay. In particular, I want what cities he knows about, so that when I tell him the lie I'm about to tell him, I don't contradict what he already knows.
I mean, you would get his thoughts, his surface thoughts, and his slightly deeper thoughts, but you wouldn't get that specific information.
I mean, he is questioning me about the city, so it should be relatively close to the surface. It is tied to what he's thinking about.
I still think you need like 3 successes for that. Not...
Oh, come on, I'm not recovering childhood memories. This... I'm in 1v1 social combat with this fucker who knows how much older and more powerful than me. Be merciful, for fuck's sake!
Sure, I'll allow it. Just, I wasn't sure that actually what were the things from aspects. Must have misremembered.
One piece of information or one layer of thought per success.
To give you a bit of a thing, he might not get the actual names of the cities, so it would be probably more like images of the cities that he would be thinking about.
More along the line what you would get.
But
So if he recognizes them, he could use them, but if he has never been there, it's kind of...
So I could filter out the cities which overlap, like the ones he knows my sire has been to.
Yeah. You can try to do it. You can try to do that. Please roll. I think it would be wits politics. Intelligence.
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
If it's a memory thing, it should be intelligence at least.
Yes, intelligence politics to know the different cities.
Not alertness. Since I would have walked the streets for months.
Is about this is about the mortals and about how their government works.
Isn't this about like actual memories of having been in those cities though?
Yes, but you need to feed together that with the images in his mind. But sure, allow alertness. I'll be merciful.
Okay.
You have a good idea which cities. You have a very good idea which cities you shouldn't mention. Which means you could probably get a good way of reach. You can probably make pretty educated guesses on what cities he hasn't been to.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll try and give him a list of the cities he knows about, and like like a third to a half of the cities that fill up the rest of the list are gonna be legit hits. All the ones where me and my sire were the most easily detectable. And the other are gonna be falses, so he can hopefully confirm at least some of the ones I mentioned and get the fuck off my ass.
Well, yes, please, manipulation subterfuge.
Even before he dominates me and gets the truth anyway. Motherfucker.
You think everyone has dominate, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past this fucker. Well,
I
would
mean, he would be
Conjurer
talking
of Facts apply?
Yes,
Yes.
100% actually.
Yes, I would also say. Just checking his dice on this. Okay. You know,
Is
he
this
might-
just gonna be?
Yeah.
Is this just gonna be a straight challenge against each other, or is there a
This is
debuff on somebody?
It's a straight challenge with
Alright.
him having an increase in difficulty.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm
you
not
know.
straight up lying and confusing with
Yeah.
as much truth as possible.
Yeah, he
He-
seems very convinced. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, I'm glad I could be of help. It's good to have friends with just the slightest hint of, I do hope you actually pay me back for this.
You know, if you ever want to know something about the things, or about other matters of the supernatural world, give me a call. Or mortal world, for the matter of fact, for that matter.
Through the network or with a number?
No, he's going to give you a list of numbers.
Okay. Gives a card. It says, past the shattered mirror gates, over the dark tapestry. Don't get caught by Dieter, by the way. He lurks in that corner.
I won't be in town for a while, so the first two numbers won't much apply.
So, trivial boon or minor boon to creepy ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd say minor.
Okay, so I didn't completely buttfuck my sire, and I managed to squeeze something out of it. I feel like this is a good night's work.
We're both having a good night's work. Bacon, on the other hand, is making illusions and being a joke.
It's fine, I now own him. I don't mind loaning my pet out.
Now I'll make some GM rolls for. The first GM roll for this guy's attacking your sire with the info you gave him.
Fucking
Thanks to your choices, he has a massive increase in difficulty.
Get fucked, you cunt. Threaten me, will you? I almost feel like instead of raising awareness next, I should raise courage next, because Ishmael's grown a pair with his change in nature. Is my sire dead?
I mean, I'll give you this. Your sire is evading him for now.
Uh-huh. Is he gonna call me back to ask how it went later?
I mean, he probably isn't going to talk to you for a while, hoping that you die from whatever horrors he may believe are lurking behind you.
Yeah, I had a feeling he might know about Plum Island. It felt good to have that confirmed, and I think that would have earned a bit of respect. Me actually catching him in his bullshit like that.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast. Little tear dribbles down his cheek.
Too bad he's going to die horribly because he's in the wrong area, worst place in the world right now.
It's fine.
And this man is going to leave.
Huh?
Without saying a word.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna head upstairs and ask the ghouls for a phone, and I'm gonna ring the hotel in Plum Island to hopefully get to Tom and tell him to get the fuck out of there and come home.
Okay. Let me make some rolls for Tom.
The demon has my leg! Help me, master!
Where the fuck did I put Tom?
I haven't even trained him into actual skills, he just has some shitty base stats.
He has god awful base stats.
Yeah, because we discussed about me having a say in what I actually trained him in over time. But I would like to keep him.
Roll. I'll make his stealth roll public because you'll see how fucked he is.
Let him to use willpower if he's that fucked and knows it.
Yes, I'm going to let him use a point of willpower.
He was so happy he decided to spend it.
God. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm just on point with my willpower suggestions. Aren't I? Holy crap!
Oh. God
Then
damn.
I'll let him roll a perception investigation roll.
Ring, ring, as something creeps up through the bushes theatrically behind him. Tentacles slowly draping over his shoulders.
No, that was the perception investigation roll was to find was to be able to give you later info on whatever dark activities are lurking in the Plum Island.
I mean, out of curiosity, yes. In practice, noping the fuck out of there with everyone I care about.
Then I'll give you a 1d10 to see if he's actually there when you call him. He's not there when you call him.
Fuck to the ghoul. Thank you for the opportunity to make that call. Fuck. Back downstairs.
Epic.
Yep.
And silence ensues.
Yep, apparently.
Yeah. The GM left.
Oh, how are we on the episode link?
So, can
Meanwhile,
we declare a state of anarchy now?
no, Bacon, we don't.